Hi, I'm Alexandra Soveral. I'm a facialist based in London, and I'm here in New York today to guide you through how to do a daily face massage. I first came across face massage by watching my mum doing a routine in front of the mirror, and I would mimic her in front of the mirror because every little girl wants to be like her mummy. Later on I found out that my mum is quite unique and not many people do that. So let's start with the face massage. All our products come with face massage instructions that you follow step by step. We start by using a minimum amount of oil. You can always add oil as you go along, but if you start with too much oil, all you're doing is moving the oil around the face and not actually moving any of the underlying tissues or muscles. So the first thing to do is just to spread the oil everywhere. Then you're going to warm up the muscles. This is really important because that's what gets the circulation going. So just remember upwards and outwards, big circles. And because of the antioxidants and because of the essential oils in the oil, your skin gets quite rosy straight away. Then if you feel that is not enough, you can add a tiny little pump more. Always warm it up between your hands first. And now we're going to start by detoxifying the glands. That is really important because that's where all the toxins from the face drain towards the back of your ear and down your neck. So you need to warm up the root of the lymph. If you do the opposite hand with the opposite ear, you get a better grip of the gland. And you want to feel the heat coming on to those areas. And that's when you know the node has unlocked. Then you're going to drain from the chin underneath, follow your chin bone all the way to the back of the ear. This will take all the toxins from here and opens up all the lymph path and drain down. As you do this, you can feel all this area getting really quite hot, and that's exactly what you want. Once you've done that, you want to now go back and move all the muscles from the face up. You can start with the chin, with tiny little circles, and here you're not moving the skin, you're moving the muscles under the skin. And really go up. Basically, you want to leave this area and then the same on the forehead, little deep circles. The next area is the eyes, and the eyes are really important. This is where a lot of puffiness and toxins accumulate. You start by doing an eye draining massage. A lot of people do the draining massage wrong because they go this way. That's a big no-no. The drain of the eye is in the corners, on the inner corners. You want to drain towards it. The secretion of the eye starts there. There's a little vessel there, just under the arch of your natural eyebrow that secretes water to the eye, and the tap and the drain is just underneath there. So you want to drain towards it. You can put your thumbs behind your earlobes and your ring finger, which is your lightest finger, drain in and then up. Drain and do lots of circles. Once you've done that quite a few times, you want to now stimulate the secretion onto the eye. So first you do with thumb and finger the corners of the eye, and that your optical nerve gets relaxed. Hold for 10 seconds and release. Then you want to do the natural arch of the eye. Again 10 seconds and release. And then again you just throw it away and do more eye circles. Once you've done that, you're nearly done, but you mustn't finish without doing the front line. That's one thing we all worry about. So you either have one there or two, we call it 1s or 11s at our clinic. So you twist it, whatever yours is. Just twist the skin and the muscle underneath it until it's quite red. Once you feel that is quite heated up and quite red, I'm sure mine is, you're now going to do the lines on the forehead. And when a line goes one way, you crisscross it the other way. So you do that from one end to the other, and then again. Use these as many times as you think is necessary, and then just end by doing an overall massage. Go back to the glands.